this week's Parshas Korach, we hear the terrible story of the rebellion of Korach and his group as they tried to wrest the leadership away from the Jewish leadership away from Moshe and Aaron. And our sages talk about this and use it as the example of a machlokas, of an argument that is not for the sake of heaven, and yet compares it to the arguments of Beis Hillel and Beis Shammai, who are the two opposing thoughts, or two the main opposing thoughts in Jewish law. And the Rabbi Jonathan Sachs explains what's the difference between when Korach and his group tried to fight with Moses and Aaron, and then between Hillel and Shammai, who all the time in the Talmud are fighting over a thought of Jewish law. And he explains very simply that the difference between the two is that Korach and his group were not fighting for truth. They were fighting for self-aggrandizement. They were fighting for something for themselves. And that is not a machlokas l'shem shamayim. That's not something for the sake of heaven. Yet Hillel and Shammai, when they were discussing something, they were literally debating what the truth of God's word was. And that is what we call a machlokas l'shem shamayim. And I think it's an interesting dichotomy for us to understand, especially as NCSY out there in the world. We're there every day trying to show people and show the beauty of God's Torah, trying to go out there and show the beauty of God's will. And I think it's important for us to remember that we're not in it for ourselves. The strength of NCSY is that we have a beautiful staff. We have hundreds of people out there each and every day, not in it for themselves, but there to show l'shem shamayim and to show the beauty of God's Torah for heaven. It is my bracha to everyone that we continue to be out there each and every day, l'shem shamayim, showing how beautiful it is to be part of God's Torah and the Jewish people. Thank you all, and continue to inspire.